is a babe. Babe with the power. Power of voodoo. You do. Mommy is the babe.
Hey Muppet fans, this is Joe Hennis from Muppet fan site ToughPigs.com, and we are here to review the brand new Jim Henson's Labyrinth, the ultimate visual history. This thing's in stores right now. It's huge. This thing is heavy, and we are going to review it. So come on, let's take a look. Ow. Here in my hands is the new Jim Henson Labyrinth Ultimate Visual History. This thing is big, it is heavy, and it is impressive. Nice hardcover book. This is published by Insight Editions. They do all sorts of books like this, pop culture-y things, really going in depth. And Labyrinth is definitely the kind of book that we want to be going in depth to because there's so much material, and thankfully for the Jim Henson Company has saved everything. So I actually haven't had the time to go through this word for word yet because it is really dense, and I wanted to make sure that I got a review out to you guys as soon as I could. But as you can see, you could really spend weeks going over this thing. Real quick, fun story about this. I was at the New York Comic Con this past year, 2016, and Cheryl Henson was signing autographs of this book. And unfortunately, I just barely missed her, but I was able to stop by and say hello. And then as I was talking to the Inside Editions people, trying to figure out, how we could work with them and get a review copy of the book and all that for ToughPigs, Cheryl ran up to me and she said, "I have this for you." And she said, "We had accidentally misspelled someone's name, and we couldn't use this, and we can't sell it. So we just wrote ToughPigs and we gave it to you." So thank you, Cheryl. That is super awesome, and I'm just really grateful to have this thing. It's really, really wonderful. So, as you can see, as we kind of just flip to the beginning, forward by Toby Froud. That's Toby, and that's Toby. How weird is that? Do you feel old? You should feel super old, probably because of the top hat. But I'm not going to really go through this thing page by page. Again, it's very dense, but as you can see, there's all sorts of really cool sketches from Brian Froud and interesting like archival pages. We'll come back to that in a second. A lot of stuff about the puppet design. Some of these, God, when you really watch the movie and you see the craft, it absolutely blows your mind. And so it's great to see, really how this thing was put together. A lot of cool photographs. I just happened to spot there's Gates McFadden. You might recognize her from Star Trek The Next Generation. That's pretty cool. And a lot of cool photos, a lot of pictures of Jim that we had never seen before, which is really great as well. And, God, it's really just worth pouring through this thing. Pouring through it or leafing through it. So you can see here, the book also includes these pages here. And some of them are, original copies of original notes. Some of them are copies of original pages from the script. You're going to have to look through each one. This one here is an illustration that Brian Froud did for a party at the Henson Company. Unfortunately, I think it's a little too late to RSVP, but you never know. You can always try. You have the extension 219. Yeah, some cool sketches of Hoggle here. Look at that. I'm kind of afraid to play with these too much because I don't want them to come off. And then what do I do with them? Really, did you know that Ludo had a fan? I thought I was his only fan. But more sketches of the characters, more stuff from the workshop here. Like really, really great stuff. This is one of the bonus features. It comes with a little booklet. Again, I'm afraid to tug on this thing too much because I don't want it to pop off, but just sketches of goblins. God, Brian Froud could just put together books and books of this stuff. He's just so talented. I feel blessed that he and Jim Henson actually got to pair up and work on a few projects together. So as you can see, this thing is it's just full. It is absolutely full. And if you want to know anything about Labyrinth, it's in here. The last thing I'm going to show you is right at the end of the book is a poster. If you want to put this poster up, you be my guest. You can tear that out of the book and put it up. I'm going to try to leave it in there. It's a little odd, but and I don't know why I'm leaving it in there. I'm never going to sell this thing. I'm not going to try to profit and keep it in mint condition. I'm going to keep it so I can read it. So why am I keeping this stuff in there? I don't know. I'm a completist. I'm kind of crazy, but really, like, if you are a Labyrinth fan, you are gonna enjoy the hell out of this thing, and I can't wait to really go through and read every single word and pore over these pictures, and I guess wish I was there. I mean, just amazing. So go ahead and get this book. It's in stores now. Enjoy, folks.